Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bearcats offense will go on the attack first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Yes, the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So TCU's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Throws for the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And the Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. Touchdown, TCU! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And I think he does a really good job here, dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground covered, pick up the 1st. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab deep. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Using his feet. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on 3rd. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Oh, he's got some space. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes the grab. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. He rifles one deep to the left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup on 1st down from the 13-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Bearcats are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to Johnson. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just
breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Balls in the deep ball. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is on its way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give on the inside. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Bailey. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about...
There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU! are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch, it's Covey. Big pickup on that one, they'll mark him out of the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. He breaks a tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Bearcats will call on their punt team. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity.
He lets it fly. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Turns it loose deep. Brings it in down the left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth.
And the Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pocket breaking down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to run it. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds some fresh air. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. There's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Horned Frogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 30. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
An unbelievable time timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Turning it on. The tag. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Colorado. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Berry. He has the first and still on his feet. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Here we go. They'll run play action. Now sliding to his left. And down he goes back at the 3.
And the defense finally gets home. They get their 1st sack of the day. This is a defense, they can pressure the quarterback. This is not normal. Last week they had 5 sacks, so you're used to this defense getting after quarterbacks.
Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. The hand to the running back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Got room at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run the counter. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Payne. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away.
Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off-play action on 1st down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man. It's Covey. At the 35, he's loose.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Just keeps moving. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Covey. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Crosses the 30. And another broken tackle. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Cincinnati! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's in open space downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return.